Yeah, g'day guys. We've just had a breaking story from the Daily Mail. Uh, Shocking story. Teen girls lured to fake party where she was tortured by three other girls who tied her up, threw knives at her, broke bottles on her head and left her with horrific burns. Who are raising these children? Who are raising these children? Guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and press the bell for more videos, for more information on what's going on here. But we've just got a breaking story from the Daily Mail. Horrific story, guys. Teen girl is lured to fake party where she was tortured by three other girls who tied her up, threw knives at her, broke bottles on her head and left her with horrific burns. You've got to hang around for this story, man. You're not going to believe this. And guess where it's at? You'll just hang on and I'll show you. I'll show you exactly where it's at. A 13-year-old girl was allegedly tortured for 5 hours. She was left bruised with a broken wrist. I've had a broken wrist and it's horrible. The alleged offenders filmed part of the alleged attack. And this girl was tortured by three other girls. I've got the footage, guys. Charges have been laid after a teenage girl was allegedly lured to a fake party. So this was pre-planned. Imagine it if it was your daughter. Before being tortured over 5 hours by three other little bitches who with horrific footage of the incident posted online and her family going into hiding. The 13-year-old girl was allegedly tied up, burnt, stomped on, had bottles broken on her face, and had knives thrown at her face at a home in Tawantin, west of Noosa, on the Sunshine Coast North on Saturday the 11th of March. Talk about female horror stories, man. They're training them young now. You wait, you see how old these girls were, and I've got the footage. The girl's mother revealed the three girls had befriended her 2 weeks before the alleged attack and that they'd invited her to a party at their home. There's the girl there. When she arrived, the girl was allegedly tortured over 5 hours, this is in Australia, by three other female attackers aged between 12 and 14 years old. 12 and 14 years old. Her face was unrecognisable after the attack. It was very scary, the mother told the Courier Mail. Her face was swollen to a degree that you couldn't recognise her. It looked like her head was going to explode. The girl's mother claims the alleged attackers showered her following the torture session before making her daughter clean up her own blood. These girls will go to they're going to get locked up, these girls. They're going to get locked up. The three girls allegedly threatened to kill the victim's family, including her 3-year-old brother, and if she told anyone what allegedly had happened. And this is the footage, guys. Look at these little fucking bitches. Look at these little bitches. Where's the footage? Hey, here we go.
Turn that way. That way. You said turn that way. Do you ever shave your armpits, you stinky bitch? Lift up your arms. Wait, turn that way, right there.
What, like that?
Yeah, turn that.
Hey guys, this is absolutely fucking disgraceful. This is the negligence in these families. Where's the fucking fathers that are supposed to be disciplining these little bitches that are going to turn into absolute monsters as they get older? I hope they lock them away for life.
Turn that way.
How would you like your daughter to be treated like this by a bunch of little unparented bitches that have decided to target her? Sheila just went running across the bed with a fucking knife. Watch. She's got a knife.
5 hits.
No way.
Don't even.
No. Oh, they're gonna go to jail. They're going to go to jail. They're going to go to jail. They're going to go to jail. These girls, they're going to go to jail, guys. Those little bitches, and so they should. Disturbing video shot by one of the alleged offenders surfaced on social media earlier today. It shows two of the girls cornering the 13-year-old, hitting her, poking a knife at her and calling her names while laughing. The victim was left covered in bruises, with black eyes and an extremely swollen face. She got stabbed in the knee, and I've got a picture of that. There. Stabbed in the knee. Fucking little bitches. Hang on, where was I? Stabbed in the knee. Bear with me, guys. She got stabbed in the knee. It just missed her tendon, but she also has a fractured wrist, the mother alleges. These girls are going to jail, guys. Queensland Police said they have laid charges against the three girls allegedly involved in the incident. The 14-year-old has been charged with 4 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, assault occasioning bodily harm whilst armed in company, deprivation of liberty, entering a dwelling and committing indictable offences, armed robbery whilst in company, used personal violence, entering premises, and committed indictable offence and willful damage. The 13-year-old was charged with assault occasioning bodily harm whilst armed in company, deprivation of liberty, armed robbery whilst in company, used personal violence, entering dwelling and commit indictable offence, common assault, and unauthorised dealing with shop goods. And the little fucking 12-year-old, the 12-year-old was charged with assault occasionally bodily harm whilst armed in company, deprivation of liberty, armed robbery in company with personal violence, entering dwelling and commit indictable offence, and after unauthorised dealing with shop goods. What is this world coming to, guys? What are we ending up with here? Guaranteed there's no father in these houses. I guarantee, no offence to single mothers, but there's no discipline being fucking shown here, and it's been at the expense of this girl. Look at them standing over her. Absolutely fucking disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Oh my goodness me. I can't show that footage again. But this is the stuff I'm talking about. It's real, guys. It's not a joke. It's real. And those girls should be locked up immediately. Taken off the streets. Teen girl is lured to fake party where she is tortured by 3 other girls, 14, 13 and 12, who tied her up, threw knives at her, broke bottles on her head and left her with horrific burns. A 13-year-old girl was allegedly tortured for 5 hours. She was left bruised with a broken wrist, and the alleged offenders filmed part of the alleged attack. And thank God they did, because the judge is going to have evidence, and these people are going to jail, guys. They're going to jail. Is this the next generation of women, guys? Honestly, what the hell is happening out there? What the hell? The girl's mother revealed that the 3 girls had befriended her 2 weeks before the alleged attack, and that she'd been invited to a party at their home, but it was all a hoax. This happened on near the Sunshine Coast, just north of Noosa, on Saturday. You know, I get on here and I go female horror stories and all that, but this is why. This is where it's headed, guys. Poor little girl's being chopped to bits, bottles broken on her head. Is that fair? Oh, females wouldn't do that. You want to make a bet? There it is in black and white, guys, and they're going to jail. 14, 13 and 12. Maliciously attacking and assaulting with weapons, a knife, this girl, bottles over her head. They're going to jail, man. They're going to the girls' home. And this is just more evidence of the next generation of women that are coming through. They're just neglected, man. This is Pro Bricky. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We got some brilliant content coming up. And press the bell for more content once you've signed up. This was a terrible but real, not a joke, female horror story of a little girl that's been lured away by a 13-year-old girl, lured away by a 14 and 12 and 13-year-old other girls who have bashed her, broken bottles on her head, broken her wrist, stabbed her in the knee, left her with undescribable injuries to her face. Guys, honestly, these children aren't being raised properly, and it's females as well, which is very, very, very concerning. Once again, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for this gold footage. This is Pro Bricky. Bye for now.